fighting in, I guess, less than a month now is Jake Paul, Mike Tyson, and there are some new things that we need to take a look at. Some good, some maybe cause some potential issues, but the real thing that I take away from what we're about to watch is that Jake Paul is not looking at this as an exhibition, and this is why I say Mike Tyson should not be taking this fight, because Jake is going to hurt him very, very badly. If what I think happens actually does, what do I mean? What is this new footage? How are we feeling about the fight almost a month out? Also, stay tuned. Me and my dad are going to be making some content around this fight as well. You'll see that on the channel very soon. All stuff we need to get to, but before we do, let's get into this. What is Jake Paul looking like in camp for Mike Tyson? Sparring footage, training footage breakdown. Let's go. All right, so first things first, this is Jake hitting the heavy bag. This is on his Instagram. We have to mute it because as much as I like Drake, we're not trying to get TOS here. Let's take a look at Jake on the heavy bag. We're just going to let it play through. Already, I'm seeing some stuff that I do like. A lot lighter on his feet. 1-2, 1-2. Bouncing in and out of range there. So first things first, we get Jake kind of stepping in, throwing his jab, and then the right hand, left hook. Problem is, you see that lead hand fall, right? Not that it's a huge deal when Jake fights some other guys, and I don't know that it will be against Mike, but when those hands fall and you do sit down in the pocket and your weight does transfer, which is fine to transfer your weight over your lead foot like this to throw your hook and then to come back, Jake does a decent enough job of keeping his level down, and usually his chin is protected because he has damn near no neck. He's like the opposite of me, and also he's got some folders for shoulders. I know you're going to say glaze in the comments. I'm just being real. 200-pound Jake is a big, beefy boy. So even when he does make some mistakes, and you've seen this in other fights like the Mike Perry fight where he got, caught with some stuff, he doesn't get necessarily caught clean with. He's able to shield a lot of it either with his gloves, with his shoulders, or his chin's down. So there are some things here, that if we run it back just really quick, you see just a little bit of happy feet, right? Somebody put the freaking Mike Tyson uppercut in there. But you see that even when Jake gets a little stuck here in range, all this stuff is me pausing. So, we're talking split-second stuff that he may not actually pay for. And that right hand and the left hook, and he gets out of range. And again, he does look a little lighter on his feet here. Double jab. Right hand as he steps into it, answering the phone, and we pivot out. Double jab, right hand, left hook. I like that. Goes back out of range. Double jab. He's always pumping that jab as he's coming out of range or as he's entering range. So it's a good thing to see that, right? It's a good thing to see that because with Mike, and I would like to see Jake move his head a little more as he's, pumping that jab, because Mike is going to be crazy head movement, at least for that first round. And I know that Mike is very, very old, and he's not going to have the same ability to be quick, the same ability to be powerful for as long. They are only going 2 minutes, though, per round, so it's not going to be a very long time frame to operate in at all. But when Jake is throwing those jabs, Mike, as we've seen, being able to bend at the waist, is going to try to maneuver past that stuff. So I would like to see Jake also be moving his head, because Mike is, again, even at age, as we'll see in a little bit, still a little bit more explosive than your average and even high-level 58, 59-year-old. He's still, I would say, in those first couple of minutes, as Papa Plim has told you guys, still pretty dangerous. Now, Jake, using his high guard to enter range and just essentially just butt forward, kind of like a ram just running horns into another ram. This has happened in a lot of Jake fights. You guys have seen this, clash of heads. Sometimes Jake does lead with his head into some of these, clinch exchanges, and right here, he's doing it behind a high guard. This is not it looks goofy, and you wouldn't coach this necessarily, but if you want to get past all the fluff and get past that kind of mid-range to get to close range, and you don't have an attack to do it, or you're caught in between combinations, again, you don't see a lot of openings here. It may be to the body, which, Mike does have that lead hook to the body, then bang, that lead uppercut. So that could be dangerous, but you Jake just, working that inside range, how to get there if he doesn't have a combination, or if he's throwing his combination and he's stuck, we can throw that high guard up, pressure Mike forward and make him hold that weight while also protecting ourselves. Then throw our combinations, bang, left hook, and then finish off with the double jab. Now, I really like this stuff. I wish I could rewind, but we're on Instagram. I really like Jake's 1-2 here. It looks a lot more clean, a lot more crisp, and again, he looks lighter on his feet. Now, again, there's a lot of tell behind it, right? He picks up that lead foot and really stamps it down, but it looks far cleaner. It looks far more precise, and it looks, honestly, so much less forced than I've seen from Jake in a while. And even in the Mike Perry fight, I thought there were exchanges.
My bad, I wasn't even paying attention. Too many beers today? What's up? Hi. Are you okay? Yeah, I'm doing fine. Hi, Danny. Enjoy your day. I'm off. Have a good one, Miller. Sorry, guys.